I'm gonna play my game here, and you can see now that if either of them go off the screen, then the program stops. And by off the screen, I mean either the top or bottom or left and right. So either if it's the white one or the green one, then they'll stop. You see that? Okay, so that's the way that yours should work as well, and of course you should test it, right? Because very often when we program, things don't turn out the way that we would like them to. So most of our time as programmers is spent debugging our programs, making sure they work and making sure they are correctly coded. So what I want you to do now as a challenge exercise for this project is to incorporate functions. Because what I want you to do is to not have just 2 turtles, but to have 8 turtles on the screen. Okay. Now, if you have 8 turtles on the screen, that means you're going to have another one of these guys, right? But instead of it being turtle 2, it's going to be turtle 3. And instead of him being white, maybe we can make him pink. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to say, hey, wait a second, I'm going to copy this here and I'm going to paste it here and I'm going to change this to 3. Right? And then I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to do that again. And our code is going to get pretty long here. Okay, so now let me go ahead and run that. Now I got a pink one going. Right? So that's when they stop. So our code is going to get pretty long if we do that. And you also notice here that we do the same thing with every turtle. Right? What we do is we move forward with the turtle, we turn with the turtle, and we either move left or right. So because we're doing the same thing with the turtle, we can make a function for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a function. So here I'm going to call this, we're actually missing the main function as well, right? So let's go ahead and make our main function as well. Yeah. Let's do call to main at the bottom. We're going to say def main right here. We're going to put all of this code inside of def main. And we're going to run it and see if it works. Okay, so everything still works the same way. Okay, so the green one goes off the screen and we stop. So everything works the same way, so we're good to go. Okay, 2 blank lines there. All right. And now we want to create a function definition for this block of code here so that we don't have to keep on copying and pasting it over and over again, right? So let's come over here and let's say def move turtle. And in the function definition for move turtle, we are going to take this block of code, cut him out, move him right in there. Let's not make it turtle 1 or turtle 2 or turn 1 and turn 2, because every time we run this function, turn is going to be equal to a different value, and turtle is going to be equal to different values. Because what we're going to do is we're going to call that function. We're going to say move turtle, and we're going to pass in the turtle that we want to move. Right? So once it gets to line 34, it's going to say, hey, here's a function called to move turtle, and we're passing in turtle 1. So it's going to jump up to here. That means we need to receive the turtle as a parameter. So now turtle 1 is saved here in the t variable, and we're moving turtle 1, and we are turning turtle 1. And when this function ends, it's going to come right back to here, and it's going to move on to line 35. And on line 35, we're going to do move turtle again, but with move turtle 2. And we're going to do it again, and we're going to do move turtle number 3. That way, we don't need to have this block of code because we already wrote it once up here, and we are using it many times here. So let's go ahead and erase that. and we could also erase this here. Okay, so now we're following the mantra of write once, use many times. So if we go ahead and run this program, we could see it still functions the same way. And the only difference here is that we're using a function and it's shorter, right? So what I want you to do is go ahead and add more turtles. I want you to have 8 turtles on the screen. And once you have 8 turtles on the screen, that means you need to adjust this Boolean expression to account for all of those 8 turtles, right? And then if you go back and you change this forward from 140 to a small number like 10, right, and you run it, then what we should have is an interesting little animation that looks like turtles coming out of a nest, right? And so that's kind of the idea here for this program. And yeah, I'll go ahead and let you take care of that. Again, we want to add up to, have 8 turtles in total, and you want to add to this Boolean expression so that they all cause the program to end when they leave the screen.